Hi, everybody. Welcome to the MenoLounge. I'm Julie Gordon-White, CEO of MenoWell, Menopause High Fiber and Protein Bars. And I'm so excited. Of course, it's Tuesday to be here with you. Hi there. Let's see. Oh, Conda, nice to see you. Everyone's popping in. Okay, got distracted. Here we are. It's fall. And you know, peanut butter feels like pumpkin, but it's not, but it's orange. So it's just like around me all the time. How about you? And so we're talking about high fiber today, and our favorite clinical nutritionist on our team, Barbara Sobel, is joining us because she knows how to make the most amazing, easy peasy high fiber meals. Because let's get real, fiber is protein's BFF. We're always talking about protein, 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 which is critical. But we forget about the fiber. Fiber supports our gut biome, which supports our brain health. It keeps us full. It keeps us out of the cookies, right? So we've got to make sure that we're getting in the fiber. So I know Barb is traveling all the places. Let me see if she is here. No, not yet. Hi, Lacey. Hi, is it Pink? Carla, too. I see you here. The girly KG. It's hard to read these Instagram handles, ladies. I need some readers. All right. So hang on with us as we grab Barb. I'm not sure where she's signing in from. She's been traveling all over the place. So we're going to talk to her. Let me know if you want to know about her sheet pan meals. Put in the comments, do you make sheet pan meals? She is so good at them. Hi, Sandy. Hi, Teresa. Hi, Evolve. Let's see, Evolve XO Advocacy. I like it. I'd like to know what that's about. And what your favorite high fiber meals are. I would like to know. I don't want to tell you what mine are yet because I cheat most of the time. To be honest, I'm just so not good. Oh, I see Barb. Okay, let me grab Barb. Barb. Here she comes. Get out your pen, paper. Old school. Take notes because she's going to share some major goodness with us.
Hi.
Hi. I didn't know if you were joining us from some other place in the world.
Nope, I'm here in my office.
I know that spot.
I'm here with my veggies.
And your veggies. Oh, high fiber on the wall. Really good.
Exactly.
Really good. Hi, Barb. I feel like I haven't seen you in such a long time.
I know I haven't seen you all summer.
I know.
I feel like.
Well, you've been traveling. We've been heads down. We were in business school, which was really fun. All the kids in the program thought we were the mentors. We're like, no, we're students. It was fun. Fun.
Well, I love that.
It was a good experience. Barb, we're talking about easy high fiber fall meals today, and you are the queen of easy high fiber meals year round. But I don't know, I'm just feeling pumpkin, squash, all the things. And so, I want you to talk about your one sheet meals too.
I know. So, okay, it's the hottest day of the year.
I know.
Where are we at right now?
Yeah, we're here in Northern California. What you see, I'm still in a tank top. It is so hot. So let's just pretend it's cool and breezy.
It does not feel very fall-like, but for fiber, fall is the best. We have all these squashes that are rich in fiber. We start thinking about soups like lentil soup, super high in fiber, garbanzo beans, and I think of roasted parsnips are amazingly high in fiber. They're no one ever thinks about them. They look like white carrots, but you can cut them up and put them on a pan and bake them, and they look like French fries. You can mix them with the sweet potatoes or regular potatoes. So that's like a good thing. That's high in fiber.
Let's go back to those squashes. Yeah. There's a lot, and I have been loving, I can never remember the name of it, Barb. It's round. It's like a little ball, and it's sort of scalloped around the edges. And when you cut it, it's really pretty.
Yeah, it's not acorn, but it kind of looks like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Who
is it the
knows? If
delicata one?
maybe if
I
someone
don't, there's
knows,
so many. I mean, it's kind of like melon. There's a
it's
million of
like a
them.
melon. It's
Yeah.
really hard to cut, actually. I feel like
Yeah.
have to be. But when you cut it, it has this beautiful scalloped edge, and you scoop out the seeds, and you cut it in half, and so you have these little pretty moons.
Ooh, cool. Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, is it the one that's really green on the outside and
Yeah,
then
it's pretty
orange?
green.
Yeah. It starts with a K. It's not kombucha, but it's something
Oh,
kind of like
it's
that.
like that.
It's
Okay,
like
someone
that.
here
Yeah.
knows. I know you know what it is, people. Put it in
Put
the
it in the
chat.
chat because
Yeah,
we're having a
we're
summer
having a
moment.
moment, a Meno moment. So lots of squashes to
Yeah.
play around with, to
Right.
try.
Yeah. And I think
Hmm.
that's really fun because it's seasonal. We haven't been eating squashes, you know, since last year.
Yeah,
And they feel very fall-like, right? They're cozy because you have to cook them. And you can do some really fun things with them, right? You can roast them, you can mash them, you can make them into soup, like we think about
mm,
butternut squash soup.
mm, mm.
So they're great if you roast them in chunks and then put them in a salad or something like that to just like, like something with like
It
spinach
adds
or baby
bulk to it.
kale. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Um,
I love that. I love roasting the squash now that found those are my new passion. And I like to roast them in the pan first,
yeah.
and then I will sprinkle. I skip the whole olive oil, like too much olive oil thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. They probably would taste a little bit better, but it's just not worth it for me. But I make up for it with shredded Parmesan
Oh,
on each
yum.
one. So
Yeah.
season it, shredded Parmesan, roast it, and at the end broil it so that gets like a little crispy
Ooh,
crust.
yum. That sounds great.
So good. And then
Delish.
so I just usually eat half the pan when as soon as
Yeah.
it comes out. But then I cut up the rest and I save them for salads.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea. I like to roast them and then I'll take some tahini and mix it with water, like
Mm,
some warm water, squeeze a lemon, sometimes a little garlic, and use that, drizzle it on top. So that's
mm.
night instead of like an olive oil thing, I'll just do the tahini sauce.
Yeah, I like that because you're
Yeah.
getting, there's fiber. Is there fiber in tahini too? I know there's fat. It's
No, there's mostly fat, a
mostly fat.
teeny bit of protein. Yeah, it just
Mostly
gives it a
fat.
different flavor. Yeah.
So,
But
yeah.
seeds are something else I think about, nuts and seeds, because a lot of them get harvested in the fall. And we think of pumpkin seeds and almonds and
Oh.
walnuts. Those are all high in fiber too.
Hmm. And let's just remind everybody, I was sort of chatting about it before you came on, about why fiber matters. We talk about protein all the time. We need protein, it builds muscle, it's really important for our bodies, it helps us stay strong and full.
Yeah,
And fiber is sort of like over on the side, although I know fiber is becoming a lot sexier than it used to be.
yeah,
We're talking about it and it's protein's BFF. So let's remind
it
everybody about
is.
the importance of
Yeah.
fiber.
There are a lot of reasons why fiber is important. So one, it helps feed our good bacteria in our gut microbiome. Two, it helps keep us full, right? Fiber kind of expands. Put some chia seeds in water or flax seeds in water,
Right,
walk away, come back, you're going to see what happens, right?
right.
So that's going to keep us full, um, or, fill us up and keep us full. Fiber is really helpful with slowing down how we digest sugars when we eat them or carbohydrates. And so it can help stabilize our blood sugar over a period of time, which is great. We know women have more blood sugar dysregulation, insulin resistance, postmenopause. It can be very helpful regulating cholesterol,
Hmm.
which heart disease is another key issue for women,
Huge.
right? And it is it's like it's associated with in its role in feeding the gut microbiome. I mean, it feeds that, but the reason why I kind of skipped over that, that really helps our immune system. It really helps with our mood.
Hmm.
We're learning more and more about how our gut and our brain are connected.
Right.
And it just helps with, we're learning more about how the gut microbiome is involved in so many other systems in our
Hmm.
body,
Hmm.
how we process estrogens, our cardiovascular system, all sorts of things.
Hmm.
So I don't know, that's probably 5 or 6 different reasons why we want to have fiber in our diet.
Yeah.
It's a key nutrient.
Right.
It's prevalent in plant foods. That's where we really get it.
Which is so great because then we get all the phytonutrients from the plants that we're eating, which are so
Exactly.
helpful. And we get probiotics, like for us with MenoWell, that's a probiotic, and we need probiotics to feed, prebiotics to feed
Prebiotics,
the
yeah.
probiotics. And we forget about that, right? So we've got to, we're feeding, it's the whole system that's getting fed that supports our whole entire body.
Right.
And part of why I started MenoWell in the first place was weight management
Yeah.
because I was craving sugar so much all the time, and having something that kept my blood sugar calm down and full with all
Yeah.
that fiber really matters. So if 90% of women in the stages of menopause are gaining 10 or more pounds, and so making sure we're getting that fiber in there is a great way to not feel so hungry all the time and wanting
Yeah.
to reach for what I would call the killer C's: cookies, candies, and chips.
Right, right, right. I
Everybody's
mean,
favorite.
fiber is super interesting. Like, I'm just going to jump in. MenoWell bars are a great source of fiber. It's roughly 7 grams, 6, 7, 8.
7, 8, yeah.
Yeah. So for a snack, if you have that with a cup of tea or some water, it really keeps you satiated
Hmm.
for, till your next meal.
Right.
And just by just having one snack and not nibbling all afternoon on things, that brings down your calorie count just naturally.
Yeah. And it's
You know,
just,
you
we want to calm our bodies. We don't want to be digesting all day long because we're
right.
grazing, especially working from home. You're just walking by. It's just easy to reach in. And I always say to my
Yeah.
husband, close the refrigerator. What are you looking at? Get out of there.
Nothing's changed. Nothing's
Yeah.
moving in there.
You don't
Yeah.
need to digest all day long.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah. No, it's
just,
really good for our bodies to have that rest.
hmm.
Our digestive system needs that. Our
Right.
blood sugar needs that, right?
Right. And we're tired enough. It takes a lot of energy to digest
Yeah.
constantly.
Yeah.
So, but yeah,
Yeah.
fiber is really, really important. And it doesn't have to be, our grandma's fiber. There's a lot of great
Right.
fiber products in addition to MenoWell. I know Dr. Mary Claire has a great fiber powder. Midi Health has some new fiber
Yeah.
gummies. I've tried out everybody's all the things, and they're all good and they're all helpful. So find ways, and let's lead with food. We are always about food at
Yeah.
MenoWell, right? Let's lead with whole foods, people. We need real food. There's so many nutrients that are in real food. And in the afternoon, let's say you aren't going to hit your fiber goals or your protein or whatever, then that's when it's a great time to find other paths that
Yeah.
are a little bit of a shortcut to help you get there at the end of the day. So that way you don't get to the end of the day and you're like, shoot, I missed my goal
Missed it.
today.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
I think it's important that there are different kinds of fiber, and it's important that we mix it up, right?
Mm.
Because there's no one perfect fiber.
Like soluble versus insoluble.
Yeah, we need both of it, both
Mm-hmm.
of it. And so we want to have variety, and the best way to do that is through food.
Yes.
But it's hard, and sometimes, especially if you're eating out, it can be really challenging to get enough fiber. So having a MenoWell bar that you can fall back on, or another supplement, can be great. And most women don't get nearly enough fiber. Most women in this country get about half of what they need a day.
Right. No,
So,
it's true. It's
yeah,
like we figured out mostly the protein thing, but
yeah,
then, okay, let's just call the C word, constipation,
yeah.
right? So if you're piling on the protein, but you're skipping the fiber and maybe not enough water also, then that's not good. We're
It's
not
not
moving.
good. Yeah.
We're
You got to
not
move
moving.
stuff in, yeah, move it in and move it
Move it
out.
in and move
Right.
it out. Well, and
Yeah,
also with GLP-1s being so prevalent and all of the science coming out that they're helpful in so many different ways for
yeah,
many people. I know I have many friends that are really benefiting from being on a GLP-1. Um, and constipation is real,
yeah,
right? When your
yeah,
whole gut biome slows down from
yeah.
low, not a lot of calories, not a lot of food, uh, then things just don't move the same way. And fiber and protein are super critical at
Super
that point.
critical.
So,
Yeah,
mhm,
yeah, definitely,
mhm.
definitely. I think another thing that is really important about fiber is oh my God, I'm just having a moment. We want to be able to get enough of it, but you don't want to go from 0 to 25 grams of fiber a day. That will wreak havoc on your digestive system, and you will be super uncomfortable, bloated, gassy. It could cause constipation. It could cause diarrhea. And so you really want to look at where your fiber intake is now and slowly over time
Yeah.
increase it up to 25 grams a day for women. And I think it's 38 grams a day for men.
Yeah,
Um,
that's a good point. Occasionally we've had people say, whoa, those mineral bars are a little
yeah,
more powerful than I thought. Like,
yeah,
okay,
yeah,
ease into that because that's a really good point that, especially if you're not used to eating a lot of vegetables and fiber and you start because you get excited, it's like lifting too much in the gym right from the beginning and not working your way up. The
yeah.
body's not quite used to it. And so you have to ease into it. But don't give up, right? You'll get to
Right.
the
Don't
heavy
give up.
weights,
And
you'll get to
don't,
the big
look,
fiber.
I really like to look at adding it throughout the day because you don't want to sit down and have 25 grams of fiber for your breakfast. Like
Or
that's
dinner.
or dinner. Yeah. That's not going to be good.
Okay, so Barb, let's give some tips. How do you add fiber to your breakfast?
If you are having something that you could put chia seeds in or flax seeds, that's a great way to do it. Certainly if you're doing like an oatmeal or muesli type of thing, great place to do that. Um, I love to put some sauteed vegetables in my eggs.
Yep.
So that would be a
Spinach.
great
Yeah.
place. Yeah.
Mhm.
Even, and sometimes instead of having toast along with eggs or something like that, I might take some leftover starchy thing, rice or potatoes or sweet potatoes or squash, and put it in the pan and put it in with that. Even
Mm.
quinoa.
The whole toast thing is kind of it can be hard to have it to break. I do
Yeah.
really well with it, and then other times I go back to it. I know with fall, winter coming up, I'm gonna want it, that just a grainy piece of toast with my coffee
Yeah.
in the morning.
Yeah, we'll go for a
Mm.
really seedy one. See if you can get one that is high fiber. Look at the labels. And one kind of hack I like is to take sweet potatoes and cut them the long skinny way into like a toast thickness and
Yes.
cook it. If you put like a fried egg on it, it's delicious.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, there you go.
That sounds really yummy. Okay, I
Yeah,
keep hearing about people putting honey on eggs. Have you done that?
no.
I know.
On eggs? No,
Yeah.
I would not waste my sweet on that. I would rather have something later in the day that was meant to be sweet, I think. That's not my, yeah.
Me either, but ew, it's
Yeah, but
quite
more power
popular.
to you.
I know.
Yeah.
It's an interwebs thing, like a
Yeah.
bowl with your eggs and your ground beef or your ground turkey and maybe a little rice and vegetables, and then you just put honey all over the whole thing.
Well, it's bound to make it taste good, right? But
Sweet, savory. I don't know. We
yeah,
should
I don't
try it.
know. It's not really my thing. Yeah.
Okay, so now let's go on to lunch, high fiber lunch. What should we have?
I mean, I'm a big fan of leftovers from the day before. So sometimes I put them in a salad, sometimes you just heat it up. But I try and go at least half my plate with vegetables for lunch. And so if I were to do a salad, like, gee, maybe put some artichoke hearts in there, mix up a couple different kinds of lettuce, some peppers, maybe some cooked vegetables from the day before. And it kind of, I might even put in a little bit of like pumpkin seeds for flavor.
Mm.
which has some good fiber in it. So that might be something to do. Lentils, garbanzos are good things to add. Black
Yeah, beans.
beans.
We haven't really talked about beans.
Yeah.
I'm a black bean person. I love black beans. I usually have some in a glass container that I can just scoop on and
Yeah,
throw
I
on
think
there
those are
too.
great. You know what's really fun to do instead of croutons is to take a sheet pan and roast some garbanzo beans, and you can season them any way you want, like, with whatever seasoning,
Yeah.
Italian, Indian, whatever. And then use those for croutons because they're really crunchy and you're going to get a
Oh,
ton of fiber
wow. And some protein too.
and some protein too. Yeah.
Wow. I don't go to garbanzos. I eat salads mostly if I'm out and I have them, but I don't really
Yeah.
make them at home. Do you make them fresh or do you get the
Sometimes,
can and
but
rinse?
I always have some in the pantry because they're so easy. And soaking them or even putting them in the Instapot, it does take a little forward thinking.
Right.
So when I do that, I tend to make a lot and freeze them so I don't have to do it so often.
You're so smart.
I try.
So
But
smart.
lentils,
Yeah.
I love lentils because they're quick cooking.
Okay.
Um, so,
Yeah,
and
that's
then you
true.
can you can always add them as something, on a salad, or you can make a soup really easily.
I always think of lentils as getting mushy.
It depends what kind you get. If you get the yellow or the red, they get mushy, but the black ones stay whole.
Okay, so they're really good for salads.
Yeah,
Yeah, lentils are a great shortcut hack for
yeah.
fiber and protein. Really, really good.
And they're really rich in fiber.
Mm-hmm.
So they're great. Yeah,
Really
yeah,
good. Okay.
yeah.
Afternoon snack, of course.
Of course, a
Of
MenoWell bar.
course.
Yeah, of course.
Of
Throw
course.
some raspberries with it if you want.
Raspberries,
Yeah,
little Greek yogurt. Doop, doop,
yeah.
doop.
And you're good to
Okay.
go. Good to
Easy
go.
peasy. Full till
Yeah.
dinner. All right. And so then dinner. What are we having? High fiber dinner.
Again, I would look at what your starch component of your meal would be, where we can really emphasize. I definitely half plate of vegetables, but are you doing what are some that's where a squash might come in. There are some noodles that are super high in fiber, shirataki noodles,
Mm.
which are kind of like an Asian-y consistency, more like a glass noodle type of thing. Um, uh, Lentil or garbanzo noodles, super high in
Fiber.
fiber. Brown rice, quinoa, something
Sweet
like that. Maybe
potatoes.
potatoes, yeah, sweet potatoes, buckwheat, something like
What
that.
do we do with buckwheat?
You cook it like rice, or at least I do, and then I put some herbs in it.
Oh, okay.
You got to come over for dinner.
Well, when you invite me, I'll say yes. Okay, sheet pans. So when I come over for dinner, I would like a sheet pan meal because I love how you do that.
You
So,
got it, girlfriend. Okay, it's just the sheet pan, and you fill it with a combination of protein and veggies. And I wouldn't use a thin vegetable unless I was cooking it on its own. Like,
mm,
I love kale chips, but they're going to cook way faster than a chunk of
protein.
broccoli or cauliflower or squash. You kind of want to make everything the same thickness.
Mm,
You season it with a little whatever, like
whatever you want. Yeah.
whatever you want, and then you bake it until the vegetables are soft and the protein is cooked through. Um,
Okay, I have a question about that, but
yeah,
Natasha Fashion Alley says, "Oh, buckwheat pancakes or banana bread."
and
So you have a
banana bread.
buckwheat.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
It's good. All right. So the thing that scares me away from the sheet pan, I always talk about that, like I'm obsessed, but I don't do it because the chicken or the salmon, I don't want any of the fat or whatever that's coming off of that to get on the veggies. Like that seems gross to me. Is that
Okay,
like a childlike behavior?
okay. So I will indulge your childlike behavior. How many racks does your oven have? 3?
Yeah,
Okay, so get 2
for
sheet
sure
pans.
too.
So get 2 or 3 sheet pans. I mean, I do that a lot. I double up on the veggies. So I'll make an extra one of veggies.
Yeah.
And that way you don't have to worry about it.
Okay. Could you know what I'm saying? How the like when
Yeah,
you
but
cook.
it doesn't bother me so much.
Oh,
I get how it could bother you.
okay.
I understand you.
I think
So I
honestly,
would
I'm
just
a
do 2 separate ones. Just
two
do
separate pans
veggies
because
on
it's
it,
parchment paper, so whatever
Yeah,
you just throw it away. I think I'm
yeah,
truly a vegetarian at heart. Like I think in general, meat is kind of gross to me, but I've moved beyond it. My childlike behavior around
yeah,
meat, but
yeah,
look at that. Natasha says I need more cookie sheets. Everybody
yeah.
needs more cookie sheets.
Everyone needs more cooking sheets. And I always put parchment paper down because it makes the cleanup way easier.
Yes, huge. That's a game changer. I mean,
Yeah,
and recycle it, then you don't have to feel so bad. Natasha says, she's a fake vegetarian too, totally. And I hate cooking meat.
yeah,
Exactly. It's like my
yeah.
daughter,
It can
unfortunately,
look
is
different. I get.
ew. It's ew, but I do it anyway. Okay. So sheet pan meals, and that includes 2 sheet pans. That's totally
2 sheet
acceptable.
pans minimum, right? Yeah.
Okay, here's a question. Chicken breasts, though, how long do you bake chicken breasts and do you turn them?
Okay, I don't make chicken breast. I either make a whole chicken or I make the thighs because I like them better.
I like thighs too, but there's a lot of fat on the thighs, but that's why they're good. I know how to cook the chicken thigh.
I just don't really care for the breast, so I don't make them.
Okay. Well, I'm with you on that. I've loved baked chicken thighs. My family, well, my husband
Yeah,
and my sons are
I
here like,
just take the skin off.
oh
Yeah.
my God. No, keep the skin. That's the whole point of the chicken
Well,
thigh.
I take the skin off and then I don't have that
Oh, of
fat issue. Yeah.
course you do. Clinical nutritionist.
You do
Okay,
you.
I know you do you.
Yeah, yeah.
What was I going to say? Oh, dang it. Now I forgot about that.
I
Oh,
mean, I
here's
don't, I am a lazy chef. I just keep watching it and sometimes I'll put a thermometer in it.
yeah.
So if it's a whole big chicken, it's going to, take longer than pieces.
Yes. No, way
Yeah.
longer.
Yeah.
And then you have drumsticks. Ew, don't want to deal with that. Okay.
I love
Barbs.
drumsticks. Yeah.
Here's what I'm doing with chicken breasts right now.
Okay. Tell me.
Crock pot.
Oh, that's
So
great.
I
Yeah.
just cut it open, dump the whole thing in the crock pot, season it with garlic powder, salt, and pepper generously. Turn
Yeah.
the crock pot onto high. I don't have a really big one. I have a little bit more of a smaller one. And it's on, all day. And then maybe 3 hours in or something, I go in and it's ready to shred a bit.
Yeah.
And then I stir it because the liquid just from the chicken, no other liquid is enough. And then the seasoning I want to mix it in. And
Yeah.
then maybe it cooks another 2 hours or whatever. And this amazing shredded chicken. And it's because it's chicken breast, there's no weird stuff in it. I'm telling
I
you
think
all
that
my
sounds great. Yeah. I do.
for
I
everything
often will do a whole chicken with some random vegetables in the pressure cooker, Instapot.
at the
Um,
same time.
yeah. It's a
Mm.
little faster and you get like chicken in a pot.
Oh,
You
okay.
could shred it, but it's just a little faster.
But it has skin on it, right?
I take the skin off before I put it in.
Oh, you do.
I just rip it off. Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah.
You're making me say all my meat issues.
This is not where I
Disgusted.
thought this conversation was going.
I know. I thought we were talking about easy fall meals on a pan.
I know. I know. You know what's great in a sheet pan meal?
Hmm.
To take like ground turkey or ground beef or ground lamb and make, you could put like some seasoning in and make meatballs and bake them.
Oh, I keep thinking I'm going to do that. Okay. How long do you have to bake? Because a meatball is so good and you can really pay attention. And, if you're tracking or weighing, not in an
Yeah.
obsessive way, but, you're just paying attention. Um,
Yeah, because you buy the meat in a pound thing, so you
yeah,
can, yeah. So it depends on how big you make them, right? So I mean, I usually do it at 350, and I don't know when it's done, it's done.
when it's done.
I can't.
You have roasting confidence. That's what it
I
is.
have roasting confidence. I do. I
Yes.
do. Yeah.
Comes with practice.
Yeah.
I'm with the thermometer sticking it in every little thing to make
That's
sure.
good. That works, right?
I want to
I
kill
grill
anybody.
like that. I can't tell on the grill, so
Yeah.
never
Oh, there
even.
you
Yeah,
go. Really
yeah,
good.
yeah, yeah,
So this is such a great time for eating in the fall because we
yeah.
can make comfort foods that really satisfy us, but if we lead with fiber, so we get all that good fiber goodness from our veggies and quality starches, and then our protein also, we can make some really easy, quick, delicious meals
Yeah,
in
really
fall.
delicious. And they're the fall colors are bright and they make things look appealing,
Hmm.
right? And it's a little the squashes and stuff like that are a little sweet,
Yeah.
which are nice.
Yeah.
It's not where winter where there's a lot of really bitter things. We still have a
Yeah.
lot of kind of sweetness, which are enjoyable.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
In winter, the sweetness will go. Should we
Yeah.
freeze things in the fall then?
Yeah, absolutely.
How
If you have
long?
room, just keep a list going so you know what's in there and label everything. Get
Really
out a
good.
Sharpie and label it. Otherwise, it'll be there till next year.
Exactly. I
Right?
do that sometimes. I'm like, what the heck is this?
Yeah,
Like, psh, dang
I
it.
know.
Good
I just found
intentions.
some rhubarb from like 2 years ago in ours. I'm like,
Ugh,
if we haven't used it now, we're not using
rhubarb.
it.
We didn't
Yeah.
talk about rhubarb, but do you like it because it's your name? Rhubarb.
No.
Barb's
I
favorite
just think it's
vegetable
kind
is a
of cool.
rhubarb.
I don't like it because it's so bitter and you always have to eat it with something sweeter.
Mm.
But I love that I love the colors of it because it's green like celery, but then it's got this red in it. So
It is beautiful, and you can
yeah,
make a pie. Hey,
yeah.
Natalie Joe, I see you on here. Go back and listen to this so you can get all the ideas. She's my bestie picky eater person.
Oh yeah,
She's got
yeah. Yeah. What's really good about fall and all those sort of fall flavors, breakfast can be really enjoyable and be vegetarian, like Greek yogurt with some canned pumpkin and cinnamon.
mm,
Pumpkin pie spice is tastes sweet but doesn't have any sugar in it.
mm,
Chia pudding you can make kind of fall like, with cinnamon and nutmeg and some berries in there. There's lots of vegetarian, higher protein things you could do.
really good. Higher protein,
Yeah.
higher fiber. Yes.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, and then lean into your beans because that's really the way to go. That satisfies
Beans
both.
do that double duty of protein
Yeah,
and fiber, so they are our friend for sure.
for sure. Yeah,
Well, I think
yeah,
we've talked about all.
yeah,
I've been calling on the phone. He probably wants to know what's for dinner, and I'm like, whatever you bring, that's
yeah.
for dinner.
I'll
Get
supply the
salad.
fiber. You
Yes,
bring
big and high
the.
fiber.
Yeah.
So Barb, thanks. And if you're coming at the end of this, go back and watch. We talked about a lot of fun things, but we know that squashes are our friends, and the fall, beautiful oranges and greens and browns, and
Yeah.
just enjoy the time. And I love that. Put some cinnamon on things because cinnamon is really good for us.
Yeah. It helps lower your blood sugar. So it's
Yeah.
great. Yeah. Yeah.
Barb, I know you have tons of delicious recipes on your website. Where should people go to find all the goodness?
Barbsobel.com. And then I'm at Barbara Sobel _nutrition on Instagram.
So make sure you're following Barb. She'll inspire you, and go to her website and download all her recipes. And
There's a lot of sheet pan recipes on
there's
there.
a lot. I look at them all the time. I'm like a stalker, but then now I feel free because I can use two pans. Two
You can use
pans.
2 pans. Just do one veggie one. Yeah.
Yes, so
Yeah.
good. Tip of the
Yeah.
day. Thank you,
Yeah.
Barb. Thanks for
You're
all you
welcome.
do for women. Thank you. Thank you.
You're
All right,
welcome.
everybody. Happy
Yeah. Look
fall.
forward to talking soon.
Yes, absolutely. All right,
Okay.
be
Take
well.
care.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye bye.